but we've got a superstar coming up with us next, Drew. There's no name been hotter in the state of Kentucky in the past couple weeks, past month, than Lyon County basketball superstar Travis Perry. I mean, he's from over in your neck of the woods, Drew, second region.
As far as being hot in Kentucky right now, I think it's Jack Harlow and Travis Perry this summer.
Those are the two names everybody's talking about. So we were lucky and fortunate to get Travis to join us this morning from Lyon County over there. Travis, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm good. How are y'all?
Well, man, you've been kind of low key, out of the news for about a month. Not much going on. What have you been up to, Travis?
Just pretty much same old. Just getting in the gym. Dead period right now, so we're kind of off a little bit, but mainly just playing some basketball. That's about it.
Travis, this is Drew Franklin here. I want to get this out of the way. I'm a Madisonville Maroon, and it's hard watching you score so many points on my team, but I have been keeping up with you since you were lighting up Lyon County as a 7th grader. Now you're starting to get all these offers, your name's being said everywhere. It all started with this event a couple weeks ago. What has just like this past month been since you had that great weekend in Shelbyville at the high school showcase?
Yeah, it's really been crazy, but also really fun. It's just been a good experience getting to go around, see lots of colleges, talk to lots of people, and just kind of having fun with it. Really, taking it every day as it goes, and yeah, fun's the main thing for me. Taking it all in. It's a once in a lifetime experience, obviously. So I'm just trying to enjoy it and just live in the moment, really.
Prior to that weekend, where everyone's saying you really blew up, you had lots of offers and college attention already, but what specifically happened there, maybe who you're playing against or how well you played, that brought in all this D1 attention, specifically Kentucky and Calipari, who you visited this past weekend?
Yes, sir. I had some offers and some attention before that. It was just kind of a perfect storm. A lot of the right people were there at the right time, and we ended up playing in the 32-team tournament to play the Saturday and Sunday bracket and made it to the Final Four. And got to play against Cathedral and Xavier Booker and them, who he's blown up lately, number 2 recruit in the 2023 class. So it was just a great opportunity for myself and our guys to go out there, compete, and put on a good showing for Lyon County and for ourselves. And, yeah, like you said, Coach Calipari was there. There's a lot of important people there. So, yeah, I feel like I played pretty good and our team played pretty good, and a lot of people took notice of that.
You scroll down your Twitter feed lately, and it's offer from Michigan, offer from Ohio State, offer from Cincinnati, offer from Wake Forest, offer from Missouri, offer here, offer there, but you got the big one from Coach Cal over the weekend. How'd that conversation go, and how did you handle it when he called you and wanted to make it? Well, you were visiting at the time. Yeah, you made the unofficial visit, so how did that work out?
Yes, so we were on campus, and we had talked with him for about 15 or 20 minutes probably before practice. He was just kind of laying out what was going to go on in practice, and really just wanted to get us up there to show us how it would be in person, to show us the intensity and everything like that. So we watched probably an hour and a half to 2 hour practice, and then we went back to his office and talked to him a little bit, kind of discussed the game that he'd watched us play, discussed details in my game that he likes and thinks would fit at Kentucky, and then he said he had a scholarship for me at the University of Kentucky. So that was obviously a really neat thing to be able to experience with my family for sure.
You're best known for your unlimited range, but when Calipari was discussing your game, did he maybe suggest anything specific he'd like to see you improve on or for you to get back to Eddyville and work on? Did he get real detailed in your game?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he obviously, I mean, watching the game, we were talking about plays, and, I mean, his memory of the game was insane. I like to think that I have a high IQ on the court and can remember a lot out there, but he was relaying off every play that was important in the game back to me like he was out there playing. So that was really impressive. But yeah, he touched on my IQ on the court and said that that excels at any level. And also my skill set. He's told me multiple times the game is trending and is in the stage of skill set right now, and that my skill set will allow me to play at any level, at a high level. So that's the main thing. But the one thing he did touch on was just making sure, like he loves that I get my hands on balls often. It's something I really learned watching Reed all the time, watching him play at AAU, and those are the main things he really touched on.
Travis and I are a lot alike. We were both coaches' sons. We have really high basketball IQs. You know, we big-time scorers, you know. But Drew's right, Travis. We've been talking about you on this show since you were a 7th grader because one of our owners is a Lyon County native, and he's been pumping you up every time we talk to him. And now you're on pace to break the all-time scoring record in Kentucky held by King Kelly Coleman. I mean, I don't know if anybody told you about King Kelly Coleman, but he's like, this mythological creature that just scored like everywhere, every which way.
He's like Bigfoot now.
He's Bigfoot now, yeah. That's got to be something that I know that when it happens, you probably downplay it, but to think that of all the great players in the history of Kentucky basketball, you can end up being number one. Is that a goal now of yours?
Honestly, it's really not a goal for me. The goals for me every year are go in and win district and regional championships and make my teammates better. That the scoring record really isn't a goal for me at all. It'll be a byproduct of the hard work that I put in, of my great teammates I've had over the years, of great coaches, great opportunities we've been put in. But it's really not a goal. I'm just worried about going out, competing, playing hard every day, and getting a win at the end of the day. That's the important thing. Making my dad look good down there, getting the win column go up.
Part of the reason you're on such a historic pace is because you played, 7th grade. You're playing on your high school team. What's it like being a 7th grader who's not just on varsity, getting about 20 a game as by far the youngest person in the locker room?
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was definitely a great experience, I would say, for me. I was lucky enough to have a group of great seniors that year, led by Gabe Ward. He kind of took me under his wing, helped me through all the hard times, because as a 7th grader, there could be a lot of animosity among other people, not even just in the locker room, but just around you everywhere. And there was none of that. Coach Embry, he gave me the ball in 7th grade and kind of just let me play. We ran through things, had a good year, had 21 wins. But just a lot of good leaders helped me through that, and it was a great experience for sure. I think I'm definitely mentally tougher for that. I was got overrated chance the first game of 7th grade. I think it was definitely a great experience for me.
Look, now I don't want to bring up a bad memory, but we have to talk about it. You got Lyon County to the state tournament. You're playing at Rupp Arena. I know for every high school kid in this state, that's a special moment when you can walk on Rupp Arena's floor and get to play in the Sweet 16. How much now has that fueled your fire once you got there but you got beat? Has that like something that has just motivated you even more?
Oh, yes, sir, for sure. I've talked to numerous different people about it, and, of course, everybody is so excited we made up there, proud of how far we made it. But, after that, we really came home and were honestly kind of disappointed. I feel like we were definitely capable of winning the whole thing, and that's a great feeling, but also a nagging feeling all year. So that's definitely extreme motivation for next year. I've told me and all my buddies and my dad and all of our coaches have talked about how it's anything less than playing on Rupp again this year is going to be an extreme disappointment. So that's what all the work this summer's for. All the work that will be going on in the fall. It's all going to be to make it back up there for sure.
Yeah, you came up just a little short of that goal, but it was fun watching you in the comeback effort. I believe Cove Catholic going against one of the better teams in the state, best student sections, and you still put on quite a show. Now that you've seen Rupp and made that memory, you've took your unofficial visit just this past weekend, didn't do the official yet. Just overall, what did you think of Lexington? And you saw the campus. I'm sure Cal showed you the facilities. Just in general, how is UK looking in your recruitment right now?
Yeah, yes, sir. I really liked it up there. Coach Cal was awesome. He made us feel like a priority while we were up there. He didn't seem rushed at all. He's obviously a very, very busy man, but he took time before and after practice to sit down with us and just kind of talk about how my game would fit there and talk about what he sees for me, kind of in my future and just the future of Kentucky in general. He was awesome. The facilities are great, obviously. Campus is obviously great, and the basketball there is amazing. So yeah, it was awesome. I loved it up there. It was a great time.
We like the campus. It doesn't have a Venture River water park like Eddyville, but did anything in Lexington, maybe non-basketball, stand out to you? Anything you really like? A restaurant? Anything fun you did?
Yeah, we always like going over. My favorite thing is going over to the restaurant right across from the Hyatt up there because that's just where we always end up there when we're at Rupp. So that's the main thing that I like to do.
There is another restaurant called KS Bar and Grill. I think maybe next time you're here,
we made it down there we made it down there last year during state. I think we got some some food down there, so that was good.
All right, I'm going to ask you some 5 quick personal questions. All right.
All right, yes, sir.
All right, why number 11?
I took number 11 from watching John Wall at Kentucky, just how explosive he was. Really, I loved watching him. He was my favorite NBA player, and I just loved watching him. How explosive, how much passion he played with. That was my main thing.
When you're not playing basketball, what do you do living in Lyon County? Like what off the court? What does Travis Perry do?
Yeah, I love golfing. Me and my dad, my granddad, and my buddies will get out there and play golf often. And sometimes we get out there and fish, and then also we get out on the jet skis on the lake, of course, Kentucky and Lake Barkley being right around us.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I do. Her name's Caroline Cook. Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Where is she going to college?
She's going to Western Kentucky. She's going to be a freshman next year.
Okay. All right. See, I have this theory. You can find out where the girlfriend goes. That's often where the player goes.
No, she's already told me she's going to try and transfer wherever I go. So.
Oh, okay.
See, yeah, there you go. She's following him.
She's following him. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're playing on this. Is it Indiana Stars or Indiana Elite this summer?
Indiana Elite, yes, sir.
Indiana Elite, high level. These are high level guys, high level league that you're playing in. And I know when people look at you, they probably think, okay, he only plays at Lyon County. Man, come on, he's beating Drew's Madisonville Maroons by 30. He's scoring 40 against Crittenden County. But now against this elite competition, you're averaging like over 20 points a game. So you're proving to people you can play regardless if you're at Lyon County or not.
Yes, sir. Yeah, the competition is definitely great. We're playing on the Adidas circuit up there. We have, in my opinion, and the opinion of a lot of people that have seen us play, a top 5 16U team in the country. And we've got a lot of high-level guys. We've got just recently Rivals ranked our center, the number 6 ranked player in the country. We've got my teammate Cooper Koch. He's committed to Iowa. And then we've got another 6'11" center or forward who's got offers from 10, 12 D1 schools already. So we've got a great team. We play against great competition day in and day out. So that's definitely fun to be able to compete at that level.
Well, Travis, look, we appreciate you joining us. We just kind of wanted just to visit with you, get to know you a little bit. You've blown up so much in the past month. We wanted to get you on KSR as soon as possible and talk to you during the summer when it's maybe a little bit of a slow time for you right now. But you got the whole state pulling for you, man. If you do decide to wear the blue and white someday and Reed Shepherd's already there, it could be a fun time, I think, with the Kentucky backcourt. So everybody's going to be watching what you do, and good luck to you, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all having me on very much.
All right. That is Travis Perry from Lyon County.
Good luck out in Region 2.